What is up, YouTube? Yeah, sound like Chris Bumstead. That's how he always starts his videos. Anyways, Angry Chin. On this lovely Sunday, March 9th or 8th, I can't remember. Time change day, so all buggered up, man. Day's just flying by. But, just out in the barbecue, prepping some food for the week. Smoking the CAO Brazil. Haven't had one in a long time. Very good cigars. Always a big fan. Dark, bold taste, you know. Very good. I used to smoke these and drink Grand Marnier at the same time. It's pretty good. But today I'm drinking these new energy drinks. They're Thermo by Rockstar, I believe it is. And they got some whole bunch of stuff. They got caffeine, of course. What else? They got some leucine. They got BCAAs in them, so might as well. Taste wicked, man. Marshmallow one's good too. That's green apple extract. So yeah, it's been one hell of a week, my friends. Friggin' I had a feeling it was gonna be a weird one on that Monday. Monday it was like 3:30 in the afternoon. Everything was looking good. I was almost finished my run or my route. Ended up going to like a private trail. So basically we're a bunch of cottagers. It's their road. They maintain it, look after it. So after a big snowstorm we had, they didn't really do much with it, but I had to go down and pick their shit up anyway. So my wife texted me, asked me what time it'd be done. I said in 10 minutes probably. I'll be heading to the dump. So she knows by then, by a good hour, so give or take. And I went down that trail and didn't come out till about 7 o'clock at night. I ended up getting stuck on stupid ice there and I couldn't move, so I had to wait for the tow truck to come, and I didn't get home to 7:30 that night. So I kind of set the tone for the rest of the week. On Tuesday, we're just trying to play catch up, and then And then Wednesday I was off, and then Wednesday was the worst day of them all, man. Wednesday I woke up like any other day. Let Buck out. She went outside. I guess she went out to the road and ended up getting hit by a car, man. Guy hit her doing 40 kilometers an hour. Hit her back end. Cut her open a little bit back there. Spun her ass around and drove over her, I guess. So next thing you know, there was a knock on my door, and there was a cop and a guy standing there. And the cop seen everything. He was following behind him. And he said it he looked distracted kind of, so I don't know if Buddy was on his phone or what, but yeah, so the guy apologized twice for hitting Buckley there, and I was in shock. My wife was in shock. My daughter didn't know what was going on. Buckley walked all the way to the front of the house, to the backyard, and then into the house, and then she collapsed on the kitchen floor, so I told the guy basically just not to worry about it. I said, it's not your fault. My dog shouldn't have been on the road, and I friggin' 100% stand by that. As a dog owner, it's your fucking responsibility to keep your dog in your yard. I don't care who you are. If your dog is running off your property or whatever, that's your loss, man. You know, I've talked to people, and they said, you know, we should go for half the vet bill and all that, and no. That's a lesson I have to learn and have to deal with, man. Yeah, and I'll always remember that for the rest of my life. You know, if I would have tied her up, then it wouldn't have happened. But I didn't, so yeah. So luckily, my wife works at the animal hospital, so she took her in to get her looked at, and she was pretty much there, a good chunk of Wednesday, and then Thursday. Hold on, just give me a second here. Alright. So then Thursday, she went there Wednesday, sorry. They went there Wednesday, you know, carried her in. They looked over, they did some x-rays, they did some MRIs, ultrasounds, And nothing was broken, nothing was punctured. She had a couple of air pockets in her lungs, but nothing major they were worried about. She lost a couple teeth. It was a little scratched underneath her jaw. Like, she was very, 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 very lucky to be alive. I was very lucky she was alive, because I was a fucking mess. I was a mess. My wife was a mess. You know, Buckley's birthday was on Friday. She turned 9 years old. And never in my wildest dreams have I ever thought, you know, my dog would get hit by a car. We've been living on this busy road forever, man. The whole time I've been doing YouTube videos. And if you watch my videos, and you've probably seen her, I've run around, I've talked to her and talked about her, and, you know, I put a lot of time into her, and I never once had to worry about her leaving the yard. Never once. And then just recently, she started getting braver and braver, and they were doing construction on my road a couple years ago, and I think the guys were feeding her, so that, you know, let down the guard a bit, and she'd walk out there and talk to them, and just, you know, it was gonna happen. I was just too stupid and to figure it out, and should just tied her out, you know. And everybody you talk to, they're always like, "Oh, your dog is so great. She doesn't leave the yard. You know, I can walk by. She won't leave the yard." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's my dog. I trained her. I'm like Caesar Milan, you know." You know, she's so good and everything, and blah blah blah. And well, I got cocky, and that's what happened. So she's been home for a couple days now. She's just relaxing there. And I think the worst timing too. We're doing renovations and all that, and as you see, there she is. There she is, you know. Mind the garbage bags. It's just all renovations. We just redid the kitchen and all that, because I definitely want to move off the stupid road now. Because, like, it's just, the cop said he was doing 40 kilometers, and I can tell you right now, nobody does 40 kilometers on this road. You're talking like 50, 60, 70, 80. I've seen people do like 100, man. It's a busy road. My driveway is really far off, too. Like, it's, my house is on an off lot there, kind of at the back of my lot. You know, it's just, I keep replaying everything in my mind, what happened, and I blame myself for it, and it's just like, you know, just try, every time I look at her, I'm like, man, we got lucky, we almost lost her, like, you know, she's only 9, man. You know, 12, 13, 14 years out of a dog. You know, I hope she, you know, like, it made me think a lot. Like, I hope she goes in her sleep, you know. That's not the way I wanted her to go, and I'm not ready for her to go yet. So, yeah. So, yeah, and my young lad had a fever yesterday, so I stayed home. Because she can't walk. I've had to pick her up and help Buck all over the place, so. But she is regaining strength, though, really quickly, man. She's been sleeping a lot, and we're feeding her, and I'm lucky that my wife works at a friggin' vet, because if it wasn't, she didn't work there, we would have probably been looking at 25, $3,000 almost. And that's, I love my dog, but that's a discussion you have to have sometimes, and, you know, quality of life, and, you know, all that takes factor, you know, but I think I would have paid for it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Katie would have too. Like, I don't care. If I get another, you know, like, it's going to cost me enough as it is. But if I get another 4 years out of her, then fuck, you know what? I'm so happy. I'm grateful. But you know what, though, man? This hunting season, I'm going to run that dog's ass. I give you that, man. She's going to work it. She's going to work for it. I'm going to make sure I run her ass, man. She can give me some ducks and everything. You know, just put everything in perspective, big time. That life's too short, man. You know, and also leash your fucking dog. You know, leash your fucking dog. If your dog runs, leash it, because you don't want to have to explain to your 3-year-old daughter why her dog's not coming home that night because you're an idiot. And that's what I had to do. It was a very rough day, so, but, yeah, that's about it. Not much of a cigar vid. These are pretty wicked cigars, I can tell you that, and I'm probably rambling, so if you have watched it this far, I definitely appreciate it. But, yeah, just, it was a good eye-opener, and it's a mistake I'm never going to make again. So, that's about it, man. Hopefully, the week gets better, and hopefully next week's even better, and we can just keep going from here. How we going?